and welcome to Kids Yoga. My name is Miss Niki with Anchored Heart Kids Yoga, and I am delighted that you are here to practice yoga with me today. Maybe you've never done yoga. That's all right. If you can breathe, you can do yoga. And yoga is super, super duper fun. So today's session 2 for Vacation Bible School, and you have been talking about compassion. And today's lesson is all about compassion to your neighbor. Last week we talked a teeny bit about compassion, to feel deeply for someone who is hurting, and compassion helps us to be brave. And maybe we are brave by trying something new. Maybe we are brave when we stand up for what is good and right. You all can be so brave. So we're going to just start with kind of wiggling in our seat. Wiggle like this. We only do what is comfortable for our body. So in yoga class, if anything ever doesn't feel right, that's okay. You don't need to do it. You can sit and watch and join whenever you are ready. So we've wiggled into our seats just a little bit. Maybe shake out one hand, shake out the other hand, maybe both hands. And then maybe like to shake your hands up high, shake them down low, maybe to one side like you're dabbing, maybe to the other side like you're dabbing. And if you would even like to try, you can get everything involved for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I'm going to sit up nice and tall, maybe roll one shoulder back, maybe roll the other shoulder back, and then bringing our hands together, we're going to rub our hands. And we're going to do our rub your hand song. Now you can listen, you can join in whenever you'd like, and if you'd like to join in singing, you can too. We're going to do this 3 times. So maybe notice how it sounds, and notice how your hands feel. Yeah. And the song goes like this. Rub your hands, sit up tall, take a deep breath. Yeah, so when you're ready, you can join me. Rub your hands, sit up tall, take a deep breath. And then one more breath. Maybe you could make this your biggest breath of the day. Rub your hands, sit up tall, take a deep breath. And then maybe shake out a hand, and then shake out another hand. And we're gonna do our 3 circle breaths. So with our hands on the floor, as you breathe in, hands touch. As you breathe out, hands press together. 2 more, just like that. As you breathe in, hands touch. As you breathe out, feel your palms press together. 1 more circle breath. As you breathe in, hands touch. As you breathe out, feel your palms press together. And then we're gonna wiggle those fingers and take our thumb to our pinky, our thumb to our middle finger, or pardon me, our ring finger, our thumb to our middle finger, and our thumb to our pointer finger, and we're going to tap. Tap, 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 tap. Or maybe today you would just like to tap with your thumb at all 4 fingers like this, like kind of like a crab. Tap, tap, tap. And today we are going to say, I can be brave. Because you can be brave. You can be brave by the choices that you make. So maybe it's trying that new thing that you feel nervous about, or saying hi to that new friend when you feel a little anxious and you aren't certain how they're going to respond to you. So we're going to do twice out loud, twice as a whisper, and then twice just in our mind. All right, can you wiggle those fingers? All right, here we go. I can be brave. I can be brave. And then we're going to whisper. I can be brave. I can be brave. And then just in our mind, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so good. Let's just rub our hands one more time. A big breath through our nose. And then as you breathe out, letting all of the air go. All right, now we're gonna have our palms up towards the ceiling, or maybe you're outside like me and your hands are up towards the sky, and we're gonna just let them rest on our knees, and we're gonna do what's called fist breath. Remember last week we did balloon breath? That as you breathe in, fingertips touch, making a little balloon, and as you breathe out, feel your palms pressed together. So we did balloon breath last week, which is a great breath to use if you're ever feeling anxious or sad or scared or super excited, or maybe you just aren't feeling quite yourself, so you just need to take a little break. This is another breath you can do, and it is called fist breath. So as you breathe in, make fists with your hands. As you breathe out, open your hands wide. We're going to do 2 more just like that, and you can just do a gentle squeeze, or you can really squeeze them, your choice. All right, 2 more just like that. As you breathe in, make a fist. As you breathe out, open your hands. 1 more. As you breathe in, make a fist. As you breathe out, open your hands. And if you'd like to shake out your hands, you totally can. And then we're going to make our way onto our hands and our knees. So with our hands like starfish, I'll kind of turn to the side so you can see me. Hands like starfish. You can notice the tops of my feet are on the floor, like we're a table. We're going to just do a couple of our cat-cows before we do a couple of standing yoga postures. And so with cat-cow, as you breathe in, lift your chin up towards the ceiling or the sky, dropping your belly button towards the floor. Moo, like you're a sad and lonely cow. And then as you breathe out, we're back to our tabletop, okay? So we have our hands and our knees always on the floor. So as you breathe in, chin lifts, belly drops. As you breathe out, back to our flat back tabletop. And then we're going to move into cat. And with cat, as you breathe in, as you breathe in, we're going to be in tabletop. Don't mind me. Shake out those hands if you need to. All right. As you breathe in, we're going to be in tabletop. And then as you breathe out, tuck your chin in, press your hands into the floor, making your back arch up like a Halloween cat. Oh, so nice. Back to our tabletop. So we're going to do 3 rounds of cat-cow. So as you breathe in, lift your chin up, drop your belly like a cow. Moo. As you breathe out, tuck your chin, press your hands in towards the floor with a meow. As you breathe in, tilt your chin up, let your belly drop. As you breathe out, tuck your chin, maybe look between your big toes. As you breathe in, lift your chin up towards the ceiling or the sky if you're outside. As you breathe out, tuck your chin, maybe look towards your belly button. And then we're going to sit back on our knees, gently shake out one hand, gently shake out the other hand, and then we're going to come up onto our feet and slowly, slowly, slowly roll all the way up till standing, rolling those shoulders back. We've got our hands pressed forward and we are in mountain pose now. Nice and strong, nice and strong. So as you breathe in, lift the top of your head up toward the ceiling. As you breathe out, notice how your feet feel on the floor. 1 more mountain breath, just like that. As you breathe in, lift the top of your head up toward the ceiling or maybe the sky. As you breathe out, notice how your feet feel on the floor. Okay, maybe wiggle those toes. Okay, we're gonna do extended mountain now. So for extended mountain, we're going to raise our arms up with a big breath. As you breathe in, reach your hands up toward the ceiling or maybe toward the sky. And then as you breathe out, lower your hands back down towards the floor. All right, 1 more extended mountain. As you breathe in, reach those hands up toward the ceiling or the sky. As you breathe out, lower your hands back down towards the floor. And this time we're going to see how tall we can get as mountains. So as you breathe in, reach up those arms and maybe come up on those tiptoes. Oh, and if you wobble and come up, that's okay. That's okay. And as you breathe out, lower down. 1 more, biggest mountain you can possibly be. As you breathe in, up on our tiptoes. As you breathe out, Lower those hands down towards the floor. Oh, and maybe you'd like to shake out one leg. Maybe you'd like to shake out the other leg. Maybe you'd like to shake out those hands. And then we're gonna stand with our feet together, and we're gonna take one giant step forward into what's known as Warrior One. So our front knee is bent and our back leg is straight, but our toes are turned in just a little bit. So this is our Warrior One pose, and as you breathe in, we're gonna lift our arms up, and as you breathe out, we're gonna lower them back down. Nice and strong, so brave. As you breathe in, lift those arms. As you breathe out, lower them down. One more. As you breathe in, lift those arms. As you breathe out, lower your hands. Can you wiggle your fingers if you feel your legs working, if you feel your body working? Wiggle those fingers. All right, then we're gonna step back. Maybe gently shake out a leg if you need to. And we're gonna take a giant step with our other foot. And again, we've got our front knee bent, our back leg straight, and our foot turned just in a little bit, kind of like a duck. Quack, quack, right? All right, as you breathe in, reach those fingers towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, lower your hands to the floor. 2 more, just like that. As you breathe in, lift those fingers toward the ceiling. As you breathe out, lower your fingers towards the floor. Can you feel your body working? If you can, wiggle your fingers. Can you feel your body working? Okay, one more. As you breathe in, reach those fingers toward the ceiling. As you breathe out, lower your hands towards the floor. And then we're gonna step back out, give a gentle shake. Yeah, maybe roll one shoulder back, maybe roll one shoulder back. And we're gonna listen to our breath. Maybe notice, is your heart beating? We're gonna do 3 listen to your breaths. So as you breathe in, feel your body lift. As you breathe out, notice your feet on the floor. 2 more. As you breathe in, maybe notice the sound of your breath. As you breathe out, notice your fingers. Okay, 1 more. As you breathe in, notice your breath. As you breathe out, maybe wiggle those toes. And then we're gonna melt all the way down to the floor, sitting in our crisscross, our easy pose, or crisscross yoga sauce. Maybe you wiggle just a little bit, roll one shoulder back if you would like, maybe the other. And then we're gonna hold up our hands, and we're gonna reach one hand to the opposite knee. So one hand to the opposite knee, and the other hand behind us, like it's like a kickstand on a bike, holding us up nice and tall. And as you breathe in, lift the top of your head up towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, look over your shoulder where your hand is on the floor with a hoo, hoo, hoo. This is our owl twist. 2 more. As you breathe in, top of your head lifts. As you breathe out, maybe look a little bit more. As you breathe in, feel the top of your head lift. As you breathe out, maybe look a little more. And then we're gonna come into the other side, opposite hand on the opposite knee, our other hand behind us like a kickstand, helping us sit up nice and tall. As you breathe in, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling, or for me, the sky. As you breathe out, hoo, hoo, like an owl hooing. 2 more. As you breathe in, top of your head lifts. As you breathe out, maybe look a little more. 1 more owl twist. As you breathe in, top of your head lifts. As you breathe out, hoo, 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 maybe looking a little bit more. All right, so nice. Maybe giving a gentle shake. And we're gonna do a positive saying to end our yoga session today. So if you'd like, you can repeat after me, and you can say, may there be kindness in my thoughts. And then you can put your hands by your mouth, and you can repeat after me if you would like, May there be kindness in my words. And then you can place your hands over your heart and say, may there be kindness in my heart. And then we're going to do 3 circle breaths or prayer breaths. As you breathe in, hands touch. As you breathe out, feel your palms pressed together. Yes, you can be brave. Ready? As you breathe in, hands touch. As you breathe out, feel your palms pressed together. And maybe on this last one, you can think to yourself, I can be so brave. I can be brave. As you breathe in, I can be brave. As you breathe out, I am so brave. And at the end of every class, I like to say Namaste, which means the light in me sees and honors the light in you, and the goodness in me sees and recognizes the goodness in you. So thank you so much for doing yoga with me, and I will see you next week for session 3.